Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga bolo, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gaura Hari Bhol, Hari Bhol, Hari Bhol, Hari Bhol. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajagacharya Shtottara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की नामाचार्य शिला हरिदास ठाकुर की शिल प्रभुपाद की शिल प्रभुपाद अनुगा की समवेत भक्त वृंद की नित्य गुरु प्रेमानंदे. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayed. Reading from chapter 8, text 14 of the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Ananya chetah satatam yo mam smarati nityashah tasyaham sulabah partha nityayuktasya yoginah. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation: for one who always remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain, O son of Pritha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service. This verse especially describes a final destination attained by the unalloyed devotees who serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Bhakti Yoga. Previous verses have mentioned 4 different kinds of devotees: the distressed, the inquisitive, those who seek material gain, and the speculative philosophers. Different processes of liberation have also been described: Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Hatha Yoga. The principles of these yoga systems have some bhakti added, but this verse particularly mentions pure Bhakti Yoga, without any mixture of jnana, karma or hatha. As indicated by the word ananya chetaha, in pure Bhakti Yoga, the devotee desires nothing but Krishna. A pure devotee does not desire promotion to heavenly planets, nor does he seek oneness with the Brahmajyoti or salvation or liberation from material entanglement. A pure devotee does not desire anything. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the pure devotee is called Nishkama, which means he has no desire for self-interest. Perfect peace belongs to him alone, not to them who strive for personal gain. Whereas a Jnana Yogi, Karma Yogi or Hatha Yogi has his own selfish interests, a perfect devotee has no desire other than to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore the Lord says that for anyone who is unflinchingly devoted to him, he is easy to attain. A pure devotee always engages in devotional service to Krishna in one of his various personal features. Krishna has various plenary expansions and incarnations, such as Rama and Narasimha, and a devotee can choose to fix his mind in loving service to any of these transcendental forms of the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee meets with none of the problems that plague the practitioners of other yogas. Bhakti Yoga is very simple and pure and easy to perform. One can begin simply by chanting Hare Krishna. The Lord is merciful to all, but we have already explained he is especially inclined towards those who serve him without deviation. The Lord helps such devotees in various ways, as stated in the Vedas. Yam evaisha vivrunate tena labhyah tasyaiva atma vivrunate tanum swam. One who is fully surrendered and engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord can understand the Supreme Lord as he is. And as stated in Bhagavad Gita, Dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayanti te. The Lord gives such a devotee sufficient intelligence so that ultimately the devotee can attain him in his spiritual kingdom. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nidinamane. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ananya Chetah Satatam Yomam Smarati Nityasaha Tasyaham Sulabha Partha. Tasyaham Sulabha Partha. Somebody keeps talking here all the time. Can you do something? Tasyaham Sulabha Partha. It is very easy. Sulabha. Nitya Yuktasya Yoginaha. Always connected with me. So, sometimes we are also doing this. Nitya yuktasya, but not yoginaha. Nitya yuktasya mani. Nitya yuktasya, how to become famous. Nitya yuktasya, how to achieve my sense gratification. We are very absorbed. It is not something new to us. We are very, very absorbed in material activities. It is not something that we don't do. We do it all the time. We do it all the time. It is just we have to shift focus. The object becomes Krishna. And why is it so easy for us to change? Krishna explains also in the Bhagavatam in response to the gopis. He says that everybody is naturally attracted to me. We are naturally attracted to me because I am the supreme object of love for everybody. And you can see stories of Krishna throughout in the Bhagavatam and in many other places of how everybody becomes absorbed very easily in Krishna if they are introduced to Krishna. Because of forgetfulness, we are absorbed in the material activities. So material life means forgetting the truth, forgetting the reality, forgetting the supreme absolute personality. Spiritual life, reality means always remaining absorbed in the truth. The truth is Krishna. The truth is the supreme personality of Godhead. That is established by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita in many places. It is very natural for everybody, every living entity, not only human beings, to become absorbed in the supreme absolute truth. Religion means learning how to express our love for the supreme absolute truth. That is what we can see. We are celebrating in the Kartik month various wonderful pastimes of Krishna, remembering it, offering lamb to Lord Damodara. We are having examples of Mother Yashoda, very much absorbed in Krishna. She is so absorbed in thoughts of Krishna, Krishna is to come and stop her from churning the yogurt. She is so happily thinking of Krishna, chanting Krishna's pastimes, and churning butter for Krishna. Krishna gets up, he cries for her, but she does not hear. He gets down from the cot, he slowly comes crying, "Why did he leave me alone? Where are you?" And he screams for his mother. Still she is not hearing because she is very absorbed. She is chanting wonderful activities of Krishna. How you killed Trinavrata, how you beautifully lifted the hill, how you killed Chakatashura. And in this way she is churning butter. Only sound you can hear is the grrr, 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 the sound. She is turning the churning rod with her rope, and then she is singing very loudly. She is very absorbed. So much absorbed she is. Krishna is shouting for her, she is not able to hear. And then he comes close to her. In the Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami is mentioning that she stops. He holds the churning rod and stops and said, "You pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I am hungry." This is the absorption of Mother Yashoda. And as soon as she sees Krishna, she again becomes absorbed in Krishna. "Oh, my beautiful son, idante mukham bhojam atyanta nilai vritam kuntalai snigdha raktaischa gopya." She is seeing his beautiful lotus face, his dark complexion, and all his hair falling on his cheeks, his ears, his beautiful face, and his lips like the bimba fruit. Raktaischa Gopya. In this way, she becomes very absorbed in Krishna, again seeing him. And she is feeding him her breast milk. And Krishna is very happily drinking milk. In this way, she becomes absorbed in Krishna. So we see that she becomes so absorbed and she becomes disturbed by the fact that, oh, I have put milk in the fire. It's all boiling over. This is also for Krishna, but a different activity. So she puts him down and goes to the fire. And this angers Krishna. And he breaks the butter pot. He goes inside the storeroom. He eats all the butter, breaks all the pots, feeds all the monkeys, feeds all the gopas. And in an angry mood, he goes and sits and eats butter. I am hungry and my mother interrupted feeding me and went to do something else. She stopped being absorbed in me. She's going and doing service for me, but stopped being absorbed in me. And so I broke the pot. And in this way, Mother Yashoda comes again and finds out that he has done these things and chases him. And Mother Yashoda is completely absorbed in Krishna. Now she is absorbed in the fact that my son is mischievous. He has to be punished. He has to be straightened up. She is very worried about Krishna. She is absorbed in Krishna in Vatsalya Bhava. So there is no problem for Mother Yashoda to think of Krishna. Ananya chetaha satatam yomam smarati nityasaha is the instruction given to the sadhaka, not for Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda is already very absorbed. Everybody in Vrindavana is super absorbed in Krishna. They have already achieved this status. And we are hearing about those devotees who are unable to forget Krishna. Not that they are trying to remember Krishna. They are unable to forget Krishna. That is what the gopis told Krishna when they met him during the eclipse in Kurukshetra. Krishna came from Dwaraka. Krishna came dressed like a battlefield soldier on his chariot with his people and everybody. At that time when he sees in all the gopis and all the gopas and Nanda Maharaja and Yashoda and everybody, he sees all of them. He becomes reminded of all of his devotees from Vrindavana. But he starts telling them, speaking to them and telling, you must always ananya chetaha satatam, always think of me, man mana bhava mad bhaktaha madhyaji. He starts speaking Bhagavad Gita. But the gopis and all of them telling him, what is wrong? Why is he talking to us to remember him? We are suffering because of remembering him. We are wanting to forget him. Because why? We are totally absorbed in him and he is not present in front of us. Our problem is different. So everybody in Vrindavana, they are fully absorbed in Krishna. And we can also become like that. By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we can also become absorbed in Krishna. You see, in the Bhagavatam, there is another story of what happened in Vrindavana to somebody who is not so absorbed, but is hearing about Krishna. There is a beautiful story about a fruit seller. One lady, she belongs to a different caste, lower caste. She is a vyapari, selling fruit in the streets of Vrindavana. So somebody tells, whenever she comes to sell the fruits, she shouts mangoes, bananas, guavas, like that, and she shouts, and everybody comes, sends their children. Children will bring some rice, children will bring some dal, children will bring something, they'll give to her, and she will give fruits. Bartering system. No cash, no money in all those days. So they will take and go. Somebody told her, so many children are coming to you, no? Do you know there is Yashoda Mai is given birth to a beautiful child, Krishna. His name is Govinda, Krishna. He is so beautiful. Like this she keeps hearing everywhere. And slowly her attraction for Krishna increases. And she says, when will I be able to see? So she goes and finds out, where can I see him? She said, you cross the Yamuna and go to the other side, and that is where he is staying. And you will be definitely, everybody knows about him. So the more she became absorbed, she took lot of fruits and went to the other side of the Yamuna. And out of her absorption in Krishna and remembering everything that people told her and her desire to see Krishna, she started saying, instead of mangoes, bananas, guavas, she started saying, oh Damodara, oh Govinda, oh Madhavedi, like that, where are you? She does not know that she is telling Krishna's names. She is selling her fruit by chanting Krishna's names. And people are still coming. And she is asking, where is Krishna? Where is it? Is this person Krishna? Is this person Krishna? Finally she comes in front of Nanda Baba's house. And she chants Krishna, Govinda, Madhava. Because she became very absorbed in Krishna. Very eager to see Krishna. Heard so many things about his pastimes. So her heart is filled with love for Krishna. Krishna is sitting on mother's lap, Yashoda in his house. There is internal house. That ladies are all called antarjanams. They are all in the inside of the house. They don't come outside. Then there is an outside place around, where all the gens are there, the grains are stored, the cows are there. And then after that is the outside, roadside. These ladies are not allowed to come inside. They stand on the road only and they are selling. So she came in front and said, Madhava, Govinda, Gopala, mango. Krishna heard. He recognizes immediately his devotee calling for him. So he was sitting in mother's lap and mother was talking to all the ladies inside the core of the house. He quietly got down. Mother is very busy talking. He just went outside into the next level of quarters. He went there and went to the grain stores. He put his hand and he took whatever he can. Lot of things spilled down. Because his very small fingers, he can't hold too many things. But he held that. He thought in his mind, I want to give her and get fruits from her. So he went like this with his grains, all of them falling down as he is going. He is putting a track. People were all busy doing their things. So slowly he got outside. And this lady saw him coming. She is standing outside. And she saw him coming. And she saw, this must be Krishna. Look at his beautiful complexion. Look at his dark, cloud complexion. Look at his beautiful hair. Look at his makara kundalam shaking, shark-shaped earrings in his ears shaking. And he's bringing something. And when she comes near the gate, he's not supposed to go outside. So, he looks here and there. Anybody is watching. And he escapes through another small pathway to the outside. He comes in front of this lady. And this lady becomes fully absorbed in Krishna. This is Damodara. This is Govinda. He's come in front of me. So beautiful he looks. And she tells him, fruits. He comes and gives little grains. By the time everything is all fallen down, only 2-3 grains sticking in the hand. And she puts she shows her hand like this. He put 1 or 2 grains only in the hand. And he's waiting. I don't have anything. All fell down. Fruit. Give me fruit. Very beautifully he's looking and he's asking her for fruit. So she was so happy. She tells Krishna, she has a feeling, what a beautiful son you could be if I had a son like you. She says, I'll give you fruit. Once you must call me mother, Ma, and you must sit on my lap. Then I'll give you fruit. She's telling that small child. Krishna understands fully. My devotee, she is fully absorbed in me. I'll do anything for my devotee. But people are watching. I'm not supposed to sit on this lady's lap. She is different caste. But she's saying, once you call me mother and sit on my lap, I'll give you all the fruit. All my fruit I'll give you. You are so beautiful. So he looked here and there and quickly jumped on her lap and said, Ma, and touched her cheek. And then quickly he jumped out and he said, fruit, fruit. He quickly satisfied her. She became very happy. And she took from her basket mango, took banana, took guava and everything piled up and bundled on his hand, almost falling down. He turned around and he was balancing all these things and he was going inside. She saw the backside of him so beautifully. He was walking and going. She became fully absorbed and sat down looking at him going inside. Krishna went inside. Everybody was very busy. He went in front of his mother and showed all the fruits like this. He said, where did you go? I brought fruits. I gave grain, she gave fruit. He said, oh my child, I got so busy. And she took all the fruits and said, how sweet. She has bought fruits for all of you. Gave all the ladies fruits. Krishna was sitting there and watching. He was very happy to see his mother distributing the fruit. Outside, this lady was completely in trance. I saw Damodara, I saw Govinda, I saw Madhava, and she's sitting there and she's not moving at all. Her big basket became filled with jewels, diamonds, navaratna, stones, necklaces, that, this, everything became filled. And she did not notice it. She is absorbed in Krishna. So somebody will come there and say, my dear lady, for a very long time, what are you doing sitting here? You want something? Can I give you something? She came back to her consciousness and she said, no, I want what I want, you cannot give. She took her basket and put on the head. And she felt, why is this basket very heavy? I have just been giving away all the fruits. It must be lighter. Basket is very heavy. Never mind. Krishna, Damodara, Madhaveti, she said, and she went towards the Yamuna. I'll cross the Yamuna. I have got what I want. I saw Krishna. So she'll go to the boat. She'll put this thing down and the boat will move. That's the first time she's seeing what is in the basket. Filled with jewels. And then she become, oh, Krishna has given me all these jewels for the little fruits I gave, 3-4 fruits. He's rewarded me. My whole basket is filled with jewels. But then she decided in her mind, what is the use of all these jewels? It's of no value to me. I want Krishna. She dumped all the jewels in the Yamuna in front of everybody. Hey, what are you doing? Dumped it in the... And she started dancing there. Oh, Krishna, Keshava, Madhava, Damodara. And she's completely absorbed in Krishna. Everybody saw this lady. After that, she got down and she was dancing and kept on doing this. And after some time, 2-3 days, they never saw the lady selling fruits anymore. You're not coming to sell fruits anymore. Krishna sent her back to the spiritual world, if you are so absorbed in Krishna, simply by doing this small seva for Krishna, having eagerness to see Krishna, eagerness to serve Krishna, became absorbed. This is the meaning of saying, Ananya chetaha satatam yomam smarati nityasaha. Like Yashoda Mai and this fruit seller who is new to Krishna, she saw for the first time. She became absorbed in Krishna. Everybody can similarly become absorbed in Krishna. Although we have forgotten Krishna, if we start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And if you hear Krishna Katha, Katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. This is very attractive. Krishna is supremely attractive, attracts everybody in this whole creation. That is why Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada went and presented Krishna all over the world. He was fully confident. Everybody is part and parcel of Krishna. Mama ivam sa jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. They will naturally become attracted to Krishna. They just have to be told about Krishna. Their memory will revive. They'll remember Krishna again. In this way, he went all over the world and told them, chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, read Krishna's instructions. In this way, remember Krishna. So, we have devotees in America, South America, we have devotees in Australia, we have devotees in Africa, we have devotees in Amazon, we have everywhere devotees, because it does not matter which place you belong to, it does not matter what is your culture and background, your spirit soul, you are got natural attraction for Krishna. If you remember Krishna, if you hear about Krishna, the memory will revive again. So we request all of you to take advantage of this Kartik month, where Krishna is giving special mercy by lighting a lamp, offering to Lord Damodara, singing Damodara Ashtakam, reading Bhagavatam, hearing Krishna Katha, performing seva to Krishna, and chanting more japa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and share this information with others whom you know. Call others, your friends, your acquaintances, your relatives, your people in the workplace. You please tell them to also chant Hare Krishna, to be absorbed in Krishna, and they will fall in love with Krishna. This is the meaning of Manmana Bhava Madbhakta Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru. If you do Mam Yaji, Madhyaji and Mam Namaskuru, if you pay obeisances to Krishna, if you actually worship Krishna, then automatically Krishna says, you will become attracted to me. Right? That is why we are asking all of you, according to the order of Krishna who has appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, if you simply open your mouth and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, your attraction for Krishna will start rejuvenating, coming back again. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Shri Radha Damodar ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki, Nittai Guru Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Anybody have any questions, any comments? Okay, profusely thank His Holiness Bhakti Vinoda Swami Maharaj for a wonderful class. Hare Krishna, please couple of minutes, please sit down. The important announcements, upcoming festivals. Hare Krishna, coming 31st is Deepavali. It's a very auspicious day. And next, November 2nd is Govardhana Puja, and November 5th is Disappearance Day of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Founder Acharya of ISKCON. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. வருகின்ற உற்சவங்கள் குறித்த அறிவிப்பு. வருகின்ற 31ஆம் தேதி தீபாவளி தீப்தான் உற்சவம். பகவான் ஸ்ரீ யசோதனந்தன் தாமோதர், அதாவது யசோதாமா